Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, hi, my name is Indah Purnama Mulya. I'm currently a first year student in my second semester at PEM Akamigas Cepu, majoring in oil and gas logistics. Today, I want to talk about something that sounds simple, but actually plays a huge role in our academic and professional journey. Self-introductions. Because the truth is, the way we introduce ourselves should change depending on the situation. In this episode, I'm not just going to show you examples of self introductions. I'm going to break down the logic behind it so you can understand why certain introductions work and why others don't. I'll share three types of self introductions: formal, non formal, and job interviews. I'll also show bad and good examples so you can clearly see the difference. Before we go into the types, here's something important. A good self-introduction is not about memorizing English sentences or focusing only on grammar. It's about information priority. You should always ask, who am I talking to? What do they need to know first? What information is relevant and what is not? Once you understand that, introducing yourself becomes much easier. So let's start with the first type. Formal situations require clarity and efficiency. This means no emotional languages, no unnecessary personal details, and information is arranged from most important to least important. Step 1. In formal settings, your identity comes first. Instead of just saying hi, I'm, you should use my name is, or I would like to introduce myself. My name is. Why? Because it immediately signals formality and respect. For example, my name is Indah Purnama Mulya. Step 2. Many learners confuse these two. I am from and I am. I am from usually used for geographic information, as if for I am is usually used for nationality or legal identity. In formal contexts, especially academic or international ones, both can be useful. For example, I am from Indonesia and I am Indonesian. This sounds clear, global, and professional. Step 3. Instead of just saying what you are, explain what you are currently doing. This shows relevance, direction, and seriousness. For example, I am currently a student at PEM Akamigas Cepu, majoring in oil and gas logistics. Hi guys, I'm Indah. I like crocheting and drawing. Nice to meet you.
What?
Why this is bad? Because it's too casual. Hobbies are irrelevant and no academic or professional context. Here's the good example. Good morning, my name is Indah Purnama Mulya. I am from Indonesia and I am Indonesian. I'm currently a student at PEM Akamigas Cepu, majoring in oil and gas logistics.
Oh my god! Wow!
This version is short, respectful, and professional. It gives enough information without being excessive. Now let's move on to non-formal self-introductions. Non-formal introduction is not about being unprofessional. It's about being relational. The goal is to make people feel comfortable interacting with you. Step 1. In casual situations, saying your full background immediately can feel distant. That's why we shorten it. For example, hi, I'm Indah. This feels open and human. Step 2. Instead of explaining your major formally, you give context. For example, I am studying oil and gas logistics at PEM Akamigas Cepu. No titles, no pressures, just information. Step 3. Instead of listing hobbies, you should show how people can relate to you. For example, I enjoy creative activities and usually like exchanging ideas or having discussion with new people. Good afternoon, my name is Indah Mulya. I am an Indonesian student majoring in oil and gas logistics. Why this is bad? Because it sounds stiff, feels like a presentation, and no social connections. Good example is, hi, I'm Indah. I'm studying oil and gas logistics at PEM Akamigas Cepu. I enjoy creative activities and learning through conversations. Nice to meet you.
Wow!
This version shows that you're open, communicative, and approachable. Job interview introductions are strategic, not expressive. Your goal is not to describe your personality, but to position yourself as relevant. Step 1. You don't rush. You have to acknowledge the space. For example, good morning and thank you for the opportunity. Step 2. You clearly state who you are, where you are academically. For example, my name is Indah Mulya. I am currently a first-year student in my second semester at PEM Akamigas Cepu, majoring in oil and gas logistics. Step 3. Avoid saying, I like logistics. Instead, you could be more specific. For example, I have a strong interest in logistics and supply chains operations, particularly in how they support efficiency and reliability in oil and gas industry. This shows the thinking, not just liking. Step 4. You can't say I'm creative randomly. You connect it to work. For example, I am a disciplined and detail-oriented individual who values accuracy and continuous improvement. Step 5. In this step, this is where maturity shows. For example, I am applying for this position because I see it as an opportunity to develop professionally, contribute meaningfully, and grow within your organizations over the long term. This signal shows your ambitions, respect, and loyalty. Hi, I'm Indah. I like logistics and creative things. I want to work here because the company is famous.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Why this is bad? Because it's too casual, shows unclear motivations, and self-centered. The good example is, good morning and thank you for the opportunity. My name is Indah Mulya. I am currently a first-year student in my second semester at PEM Akamigas Cepu, majoring in oil and gas logistics. I have a strong interest in logistics and supply chains operation within the oil and gas industry. I am a disciplined and detail-oriented individual who is committed to continuous learning. I'm applying for these positions because it's aligned with my academic background and long-term professional goals, and I am motivated to grow and contribute within your organizations. So here's the main point I want you to remember. You don't change who you are, you change what you highlight. Formal means you need to show clarity and respect, as in for non-formal you show openness and connections. For job interviews, you show commitment and potential. Same person, different focus. Once you understand the logic, you no longer need to memorize scripts. If you're watching this and preparing for presentations, interviews, or job interview, try creating 3 versions of your self-introductions. practice them, make them sound like you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episodes. Bye!